I woke to my daughter screaming, "It's burning!" I ran to her room expecting a fire. What I found was so much worse. My stepson standing over her bed with a lighter, methodically burning her paralyzed legs. Mia was 8, paralyzed from the waist down since a drunk driver's car slammed into ours 3 years ago. She couldn't feel her legs, couldn't run, couldn't escape. And there was Ethan, my husband's 14-year-old son, adding another burn mark to the collection already covering her shins. The smell of singed skin hit me like a wall. "Put that lighter down," I screamed. He looked at me with empty eyes and said, "Relax, I'm conducting an experiment. One more burn and I'll have my answer." In 6 days, Mia was scheduled for experimental surgery, her only chance to walk again. She had a calendar on her wall, crossing off days with a pink marker. Last week, she'd whispered to me, "Only 10 more sleeps, Mama. Maybe after the surgery, Ethan will want to play with me." That broke me. She thought her wheelchair was why he hated her. She believed if she could walk, she'd finally be worth something to him. Ethan had tormented Mia since the day I married his father, David. 2 years of cruelty I didn't fully see because Mia hid it. She protected me, didn't want to ruin my marriage. Meanwhile, Ethan whispered poison when no one was listening. "You should have died in that crash. When they get divorced, you're gone." Last week, I'd caught him searching online. Can paralyzed people feel fire? I mentioned it to David, who dismissed it. He's just curious. He's adjusting. I should have known then. I should have protected her. I ripped the lighter from Ethan's hand and shoved him backward. He stumbled but didn't fall. Just watched me with that same detached expression and a slight smile. I dropped beside Mia's bed. Her legs were covered in burns, fresh and old. This wasn't his first time. "How long have you been doing this?" I demanded. He shrugged. "A few weeks." She never noticed. "Do you understand what you've done? Her surgery is in 6 days. He stared at me blankly, then turned toward the door. "I'm telling Dad you hurt me." "Oh, Dad, your wife is abusing me!" Ethan screamed down the hallway. David came running, ready to defend his son. Then he saw Mia's legs. The burns, the blisters, her tear-soaked face. "Tell me she's lying," David said, his voice shaking. Ethan shrugged again. "She's paralyzed. She can't even feel it." Something in David snapped. He crossed the room, grabbed Ethan, and slammed him against the wall. "You think that makes it okay?" He dropped Ethan to the floor. The boy curled up, finally crying, not from remorse, but from fear. By morning, David had packed Ethan's bags. His mother picked him up that afternoon, and he went to live 2 states away with his grandmother. Mia's surgery happened on schedule. The burns had been superficial enough. They wouldn't interfere. 6 months later, she took her first steps with a walker. Not perfect, but progress. She stopped asking about Ethan, stopped trying to earn love from people who'd never give it. And I learned the hardest lesson of my life. Sometimes protecting your child means choosing them over everything else, even your marriage. We're still together, David and I, but something fundamental shifted that night. We both know now. Mia comes first, always.